Thanks for checking out Symphony on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates. Be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.
Emotions ran high when this crowd, who fled into different directions, returned only to find out that the policemen at the Freedom Park, Ojota, who in the process of dispersing the crowd with tear gas, water cannon, shot into a compound where a 14-year-old girl was standing and killed her instantly.
It's not going to get 14 years children.
Myself, I just come back from market. So immediately the wheelbarrow drove me in. I started hearing go, 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 go. So the girl was running with one other guy. So the next thing they shot her here. That is the only thing I know.
Nobody is driving with them. Only close to a dedicated to that bullet. I think they push him to somewhere and they shot him. Only close range, sir? Yes, that's what the implementer said. It was a close range. That's a live bullet. Close range now.
So what happened? Did they pursue the person there?
Yes, now they're just using that bullet on innocent demonstrator. Stand by. Nobody's carrying placard. They are not carrying anything. They are just standing there and they are putting that bullet to the live bullet.
This incident, for many, could have been avoided even as the Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Odumosu, had earlier visited the Freedom Park, where he condemned the move by the protesters.
So are you saying that the police cannot prevent the attack? Are you saying that the police cannot stop the protest from being hijacked? Are you saying that the police does not have the ability
offer adequate protection
while they are
protesting?
peaceful protesters?
It is our duty to protect everybody. When you want to go on something like this now, you let the police know, you sit with the police. We are going on protest from social place to social place at social time and doing this.
Are you saying they didn't speak to the police? Are you saying they didn't speak
What?
to the police, sir?
You just said now, you said
Are
some
you
minutes
saying they
ago
didn't speak to the
that
police,
the
sir?
leaders of the protest said it was going to be peaceful.
We are led.
So if you are giving, I want you to answer this question in Yoruba.
No, I will. Let me. I will answer you, Yoruba.
Sir, are you saying
Let me
that
answer
they
you,
did
General.
not
I
write to
answer
the
you,
police?
Did you receive a protest letter? Did you?
I don't know what to understand by a protest letter. What is protest letter?
Did you receive a notification? Did you receive a notification that there would be a protest? And
Which one do you want me to answer?
I don't know.
Sir, the question is, did you receive a protest letter?
I don't want to understand. I don't understand what is my protest letter.
Sir, what solutions do you have for security in Nigeria?
Security in Lagos is intact. Security in Lagos is intact. And for that now, and that's what we don't want anybody to thwart with security in Lagos. People who are going about their lawful businesses by June 12th. You can see that they have heeded our advice that they should come out and do their lawful businesses. If they want to protest, there are procedure. There are procedure in protesting. There are procedure even in the letter. And there are contents of the letter. So to be, if you want to protest now, you will tell the authority, we want to protest. This is the likely number of those to be going to be in our. These are the identity of those people now. This is the uniform they are going to put on. Let us have this.
So that just a minute.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now the worthiness of that letter. I'm telling you that the letter is not what's supposed to be.
Okay, but
if you receive a letter, if you got a letter now, listen.
So are you saying that the Nigerian police force received a letter?
You can't pin me down. I'm a journalist.
Okay.
I'm a trained journalist like you. You can play something to you. You didn't allow me. I just coming in. So I allow you to have your freedom to talk.
Okay, sir. What collaborations do you have? Lagos State have with
now.
State?
Let's finish one now.
So if you want to protest, the content of the letter, if there's any, should let us know from social place to so place, procession will be. And these are the identity of those to protest. They have this as a uniform to put on. They have this now as a label to put on. So that's the only way we can be able to separate those who are legitimately protesting and the miscreants. But when you just put a tears one page or one paragraph that says, you want to do this one now, they're not even asking for. So you should be able to tell us that we are going from one place to another at so time, and this is a signal of those. Anybody that does not wear this uniform is not one of us. You're giving us. And with that one now, we'll be able to protest. But when you make it an open-ended, it becomes even the security risk for yourself. You won't be able to identify those who are your member. So you see, you are here now, the pressmen are here. The pressmen are here, you have your identity, so you have the communication guidance now, we know you are pressmen.
So there's a question. Will these protesters be tear gas if they come, if they show up? Will they be arrested or tear gas?
Are you saying that the inability of the police to protect peaceful protesters would mean...
Lagos, they are highly protected.
Okay, so sir, we understand that the DSS has come after Tinubu and his house and all of that. Question is, what's the situation now with him being at large? What's the situation now?
I think the DSS have to answer that question.
Sir, are you saying that the right to peaceful protest of the protesters would be subject to the inability of the police to protect the protesters?
No, that's just a bit so your own imagination. All I've told you is that we have to protect everybody. The protesters too have the right to protest it. But what I'm saying is that when you want to go on anything, let it be detailed so that we know that, oh, when you see somebody putting on red, this is our uniform. Somebody putting on blue is our uniform. Somebody putting on black is our uniform. So when you make it an open-ended gathering, then yourself cannot be able to control it. You have to control
Sir, but all of these requirements that you have outlined are not directly stated in the Constitution.
Yeah. Look, when you talk about Constitution, a law is made with the circumstances of the time the law is made. When you are not implementing the law, the circumstances of the law. For example, the law made maybe in 1960. And you want to implement the law now, there are no social media at that time. So that period. So you need to adapt the law now to enforce it to the circumstances of the environment at the time you are implementing the law.
So you are saying the Commissioner of Police has the power to amend the Constitution? So are you saying that the Commissioner of Police has the power to amend the Constitution?
Not at all.
As early as 7 a.m., security operatives had occupied strategic locations around the Freedom Park. Later, some crowd converged and took over the space, saying no going back on their agitation for a Yoruba nation.
Now you can see the agitators here shouting, no going back, no going back. Now what does no going back mean to you?
Yeah, thank you. No going back, me, my self-determination. I'm here to protest for my right.
When we are saying no going back in the struggle, it means we are prepared. That is no retreat, no surrender. So we want Yoruba nation now. If the government is doing what is expected of them for years, we wouldn't have come out to fight. We wouldn't have come out to say anything about this. We wouldn't have come out to tell them we are leaving. But it's high time we leave. The amalgamation of 100 years has expired. So if the expired amalgamation has expired, we sign a contract. and the contract has expired. We want them to give us another chance. If they don't want us to sit, all we want is Yoruba nation.
Well, we know that the country is not okay because we don't have a president in this country. The nation is worst. One, the corruption, mass slaughter, all over Nigeria, Boko Haram, whatever they call themselves, slaughtering Fulani Westmen. We have a lot of problems in this nation. This is not a nation. This is not a country. Because we say a nation is the language that they hear themselves. Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, we are not a nation. This one is not a nation. We are just deceiving ourselves. All these people standing here, the policemen, the soldiers, they are suffering too. They are suffering. If they are not suffering, they should call them, ask them how much is their salary, how are they living, how are they pay their student school fees. You see millions of policemen, soldiers riding Okada, doing Okada on the road, using their car to be carrying passengers. Is there any good treatment? You see many people that retire in this country, they are not paying them. Is that a good country? Is that a good nation? A lot of Nigerians are suffering. What are we talking about? Do we have any good leader? People that call themselves, I don't blame them. You know why I don't blame them? I don't blame anybody. I blame the forefathers. I blame people like Awolowo. I'm a Yoruba man. I blame people like Awolowo. Because why? If Awolowo know that time that this thing is going to be like this, he will not fall into this trap. Awolowo fall into this trap because she was thinking we are one. We are not one. Yes. Nigeria is not one. Because we have different languages. Igbo cannot hear my language, I cannot hear Igbo. Benue, I cannot hear Benue, Benue cannot hear my languages. Despite the fact that we have mixed into each other, we have married each other, that doesn't say we should not separate.
Don't you see a light in the tunnel now
there is no tunnel, there is no light. We are in darkness. What are you telling me? My brother, I'm Peter. I served Nigerian Post for 35 years, I retired. Are they paying me? Many like that. What the government doing? Bastard government. If you continue, this year, if anybody talk about this year now, they say, this one is better. The former one is, what are we talking? When the military regime, do you know the way we suffer? We say, okay, we want a civilian. Look at the way they are losing our money, traveling up and down. Buhari himself, the motor that the children is driving, during the time of coronavirus, the motor that the children is driving, how many millions? How many trillions? The wife doing this magazine, it's not Nigerian money she spent. So what are we telling? What are we talking?
Look at what the Yoruba National Agitator Sunday igboho was saying.
It's good, my brother. Let us go. Let everybody manage. If Nigeria, every country, if we go, let everybody manage resources. Let everybody manage resources. One, what we are thinking before. What? Okay. Let me give you an example. Okay, Nigerian Army, who is the head? Hausa. Nigerian Port, who is the head? Hausa. Fulani S-men. Look at Nigeria today. How many Igbo man that was on power? Look at us as assembly. Look at our assembly. How many Yoruba that is there? Go to the north. How many villages in north they give the local government? Look at Yoruba land there. How many local government do we have? Okay, for instance, let me make Ilorin as an example. Ilorin is a Yoruba land. The Fulani took over. They have 16 local government. Out of the 16 local government, 13 local government was made by a king, not emir. The 3 local government was made by Fulanis. And they are ruling them. Are we fools? We are not a coward in this country, my brother. Let's say enough is enough. If this thing I'm saying, if this thing I'm saying, they are going to show it on TV, I would like to see it everywhere. Let them come and pick me. Let Buhari send somebody to come and assassinate me.
The police, in a swift reaction, restored normalcy by dispersing the crowd with water cannon, tear gas, and sporadic shootings into the air.